Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Culture Show.
Got an interesting guest for you today.
Fucking crazy one, crazy couple ones, crazy bunch, eh? We'll get straight into it, eh? I'll bring the intro.
Yeah.
Though this is weird for us not to do the host only banter.
Yeah, it's all right. First one.
Yeah, it feels a bit weird to transition, but we'll run into it. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest today is the frontman for the biggest trap metal band to exist in Australia so far, The Weight of Silence. He's done tours and shows around the world with the catalogue to impress. He is also a huge self-proclaimed tattoo collector. We got there in the end. Here to tell us about that and plenty more, it's J Fig and Betty 420.
What's going
on? Doing, lads?
How are we?
Good, man. Fucking hell yeah. I'm hella excited for this one, man. Thank you guys so much for coming in. So you guys are based out in Sydney, both of you, is true?
No. Benny's Melbourne boy.
You're Melbourne, bro, are you?
True. South of Victoria, but he's not like a city boy.
Ah, right.
Yeah, Phillip Island.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I lived there for a bit. It was fucking sick.
Yeah. I've been there. I've been in Melbourne my whole life. So I've gone to Phillip Island once for the
It's the only place in Melbourne where the weather isn't always shit.
Yeah,
We're bad. No, it's actually cruder down there, yeah.
I've just gone there.
Yeah.
Fucking oath. Yeah, nah, hell yeah, bro.
Penguins, fuck yeah.
Fucking oath. So we don't write down questions, nothing to ask you or anything. We write down like little topic fillers in case we like, do you know what I mean? Like,
things a bit different.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But I want to start on, we're going to get into both years for sure, but I want to start on you first, man. Where did it start for you? Where did you grow up?
Fuck, bro. I grew up in Doonside, 6-7 represent.
Where? So what's that?
West
Yeah,
Sydney.
West Sydney. Yes, yeah.
Fuck. I mean, it's popular now. West Sydney's popular now, but when I was fucking growing up, it wasn't popular, bro. It was trash.
Yeah.
Actually, it's still trash.
Popular trash.
Represented now.
Yeah.
Because a couple of boys come up from there. I mean, yeah, like always been like West Sydney boy, and then I'm a fucking city dweller as well. I mean, always like city rat.
Yeah.
Hanging out in the fucking clubs and shit in Sydney.
Fucking oath, yeah.
I moved to Melbourne when I was like 20. I moved to Benny's house,
Right.
Phillip Island. So he dragged me over from Sydney, and that was when I like really thought, all right, I'm gonna fucking go on my music dreams now.
Beautiful. So did you guys meet in Melbourne or did you meet over in Sydney?
Yeah, we met in Melbourne. I was on tour with my old band.
We first met in Sydney, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's true. See, I was so fucked up then. Do you remember that, mate? Yeah. I think we had a whiskey together. In the green room or some shit.
Sorry, bro. You go.
Yeah, no, like I had a bottle of Jack Daniels and we were playing this little
Fig bait.
It was actually, you know what's funny about it? It was actually the Weight of Silence Australian tour.
Right.
But I wasn't in the Weight of Silence.
Right.
I was in another bit.
Interesting.
So I was like supporting the Weight of Silence.
Okay, right. And now you're the front man for the Weight of Silence. So,
Let's touch on that. Yeah,
let's go right into that. Actually, that's interesting as fuck. So, were you already in the Weight of Silence? So you were already
OG. This is OG.
Wow.
Only founding member.
Okay. Wow. I mean, we do our research, but that's wow. No, I didn't know that, bro. Holy shit. Okay. Cool. So how did that pan out? So you were in another band in Sydney.
Yeah, just like a band that I started when I was in high school. We were like really fucking heavy.
Yeah.
No rap.
Yeah.
Just like heavy as fuck. And when I first toured with the Weight of Silence, it was the same. They were heavy as fuck too.
Yeah. Yep.
So we were just like two heavy bands just meeting up.
Clicking. Yeah.
And it wasn't until me and Benny like hit it off. We're like, all right, we're fucking friends now. Then I did a few tours in Melbourne. I mean, a few more shows like with the Weight of Silence as my old band in Melbourne. And that's when I think they had some dramas. You had some dramas with your old vocalist, and then
we did. Yeah.
We talk about that lawsuit shit. No.
Yeah.
But once he left, then Benny hit me up and said, "What the fuck's up? You're a sick vocalist. I want to get you involved." But then when I like joined the band, I feel like it was weird because we were like, Benny hit me up as a heavy vocalist. Hey, you want to be in my heavy band?
Yep.
But then when we like hung out, I was like, listen, it's a fucking Kanye West and shit. So then Benny was like, oh, bro, I listen to rap as well. So it was like
what a movie. Yeah.
Even though like we came together as heavy metal artists, when we actually found out what we actually liked, we actually didn't listen to heavy metal at all. We were listening to rap separately.
Yep.
And that's when we were like, fuck, why don't we put some rap in
Infuse the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's what we're listening to, what we're like getting into.
Yeah.
I think the first song we ever properly wrote together, like as original members, me and Benny sitting around at his house, we were listening to this fucking Kanye West track we were just writing metal riffs like over the top of that.
Oh, that's
sick.
funny. What the fuck? Yeah.
It was Mercy.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Your
Maybe
bitch
she's so thirsty. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So at the time, bro. So back to you, Benny. So while Fig's over in Sydney still, living in Sydney and stuff, and he's in his band at the time, and you're in you guys have already started The Way to Silence. What was the band members back then, and how did that come together? Like the root of The Way to Silence. How did that sort of come to fruition?
Like I kind of lived down the coast, like around Phillip Island, and I was living in San Remo at the time, and kind of just wanted to play in a metal band with some friends, from that area.
Yeah.
Easy, and we started touring. We kind of started from nothing and started touring around Australia, and that's how we met Jay, and that's pretty much it. Like, it's just a bunch of fellas that get in the fucking shit.
Yes,
Bro, back in like 2008, I feel like Australian metal was blowing up so much that everyone wanted to like do it.
Yep.
So if you were like into metal, if you could play guitar, you were just watching like Parkway Drive blow up, and you were like, "Fuck, I could do that."
Yeah.
Like it just seemed so possible.
Yeah.
Because you were watching other people do it.
Of course, yeah.
Especially like Parkway Drive and shit being like Beach Boys. It almost makes it like, okay, it's not just fucking cunts with money.
Yeah, facts.
exactly.
Especially when people that like look like you and are into the same things as you and have the
They'll make it money, bro. They'll do what
when
they
you see that. That's when you're like, oh shit, I can do this fucking too. What's
and
that?
I feel like legit over that like year, that course, like 2008, 2012, I reckon like fucking 10,000 metal bands started. Because everyone just wanted to
Want to
like
be
get
the
into
next
it.
thing. Yeah.
Give it a fucking go.
It's like rap these days, but it's just like heavy metal now. Everyone wants to rap these days.
Yeah,
heavy
exactly.
metal is.
But it's in your face. You're seeing just normal dudes do it.
Yeah.
That are good.
Well, I even used to listen to that, to like, Bullet, Parkway Drive, all of that, when I was younger. Like, even like Slipknot was probably as hard as I used to go, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, even back then, like, I don't listen to that anymore. It's just strictly rap for me now. But even like, me being, it was just so big. Everyone listened to it. It was just massive. I remember being in my next door neighbour's room and he's jamming out, and I think this is sick, and yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like there's not really another genre that lets you that loose. You know what I mean? Like, and when I say loose, I mean in a certain sort of like way as well. I mean, you guys know exactly what the fuck I mean. But with that, so obviously,
I find rap more loose than metal.
Yeah.
These days, I find that I listen to rap more on like when I'm feeling more like.
Do you think it's because at the moment it's a lot more of a choice of pick when it comes to rap at the moment?
Well, I think that like with like metal these days, there's so many fucking rules and shit you can't say. So like as like a metal artist, like if you say something, you feel like you can get in trouble for it. But like as a rapper, you can say whatever the fuck you want. You can be kind of misogynistic. You can like say fuck bitches, and people aren't going to like hunt you down because you're just talking shit.
Yeah. It's your
just talking
expression of
shit.
art as well. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even mean what you're saying.
Yeah.
But within metal, if you put it in like a metal lyric or some shit, like you could get pretty crucified for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I kind of veered away from like when me and Benny started writing music together. I just wanted to just say weird shit. I'm a white kid.
The shock
I listened
factor.
to Eminem, bro.
Yeah.
I want to say shit like that, cunt.
Yeah, give me the shock factor.
Yeah,
of
but
course,
if I do that in metal music, people get me in trouble. I get in trouble for that shit. You know what I mean?
So that makes me curious, bro. So because obviously you were in your own band first, and you were in The Way to Silence over here in Melbourne, and then you obviously had approached Fig and said, we love your vocals. Do you want to come on and be a heavy vocalist and stuff? So obviously you guys are thinking you're still going to continue the trend that everyone else is on as the heavy vocals. So when you guys had actually sat there and you were putting these riffs over Mercy and stuff, where was like, was there a sense of confidence always there? Because you sort of know that like everyone is following this metal trend. Everyone wants to be in a metal band. Who the fuck's doing this? Especially in Australia, who the fuck is still kind of to this day, who the fuck's doing this? Do you know what I mean?
Kind of it.
Yeah.
Well, like the first time we sort of did it was like, I think the very first track we ever recorded together, I like put like a rap scream on a track.
Wow.
So it was like, I'm still doing heavy vocals, but it was like a rap flow. And that's when Benny was like, oh, okay, I fuck with that. So then that's sort of where it came. And then I was like, what if I didn't scream? What if I rap it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it really felt pretty natural.
Yeah.
I didn't just one day just roll up with a rap birth.
Yeah.
I started doing like rap verses in streaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
But
then
in
it's
terms,
like-
was there always a sense of like, this is because, as you said, like the metal community, it's so strict and there's so many rules. Was there a sense to you guys of like, I wonder how the fuck they're gonna react to this? Is it? Do you know what I mean?
to
Like,
be fair, yeah, we probably thought that, but also me and Benny, we didn't give a fuck.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that time, man, like we were over it already.
Yeah.
That was like the start of like cancel culture and shit.
Yeah.
And we were just like, fuck it. If we're gonna get cancelled, let's just go hard.
Yep.
So we did.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Let's
Be
give
be
it
yourselves.
something
Yeah.
awesome.
And well, they haven't
Space.
cancelled us.
Yeah.
I actually really like
People love it, yeah.
Has been anything like that come towards you? Because you guys have been here for a minute, man, and have seen some shit and done some like really cool shows and tours and stuff and whatnot, man. I want to know, is there anything like that that's ever happened to you? Like, you guys ever get some like, I don't know, some Filipino mums out the front of your Filipino hotel being like, get a man about, you know what I mean? Like,
Mum.
shout out the Filipino mums.
Sure.
We once had this member in the band called Bjorn. Shout out Bjorn, bro. He's Filipino guy. And one time he fucked 2 Filipino mums in one day, bro.
I think I met him.
On tour in the Philippines. I swear to God.
He was at that cherry.
Actually, one of them might not have been a mum, but she was definitely.
She was, yeah, she was definitely Filipino. Fuck, no.
Being cancelled personally, no, I haven't done enough yet.
I haven't said anything where someone was like,
Fuck, I don't like to talk about this, but we did a rap cover for like when was this? This is like back in like 2007.
Oh, you can't talk about this. You actually can't. You literally can't.
Go, just go listen to the track.
even that reel right there of being like, you can't talk about this. It's perfect for us. That's enough for us. Yeah.
But like legit though, we would like the more online hate we would get, the bigger our band would blow up. So we lent into it.
Yeah.
The thing is, when we started putting trap music in a metal back in like 2017, 2018, it went the other way. People actually liked it.
Really?
And
Well, they wanted to hate it, but they kept sharing it.
At the time, was there much other people doing it? Like,
In Australia, no. Well, like
because usually, the reason why I ask that is usually when you're, especially in the music industry, when you're the first person to start something, like when you're the pioneer of it, you're usually the one that's most hated for it because it's new and people are like, I don't like that.
that's right.
And then a few other people come along and do it with a little more swag or something, and then you know what I mean. But you can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Well, I do like we're definitely not going to claim to be pioneers of anything because new metal, like
But in
Linkin
Australia, though,
Linkin Park and shit, they've been going hard for a while.
of course.
Sure,
Yeah.
there's new metal bands in Australia from the 90s that were doing it, but then that fell off.
Yeah.
But then I guess we kind of like pioneered trap metal because so there's rap metal, which has blown up in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, you've got Korn, you've got all those bands that were doing the rap metal, but obviously trap's like a new genre.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
We just put trap in our music.
Well, it's really very good way to put it. Yeah.
We're not going to claim to be pioneers, but like we did bring like that trap sense to. Definitely, no one was doing it.
It was
Australia.
It was a perfect timing too because around, correct me if I'm wrong, 2017, 2018, that's when that sort of trap rap SoundCloud era was so.
But that's all I was listening to.
Yeah.
I was listening to Ray Shamord like non-stop.
Fucking
G-Eazy, Big Sean. Like I was like going to Drake concerts and shit. And I just wanted to put that in my music so bad.
Yeah.
And that was the best because Benny was as well.
Beautiful.
I reckon if all, you know, like, because you're being so yourself, if you're putting what you like into like what you're already doing and good at and have been doing for so long, you're kind of updating your personality with your music. And that's why people couldn't stay away from it. It's why they shared it. It's why they loved it. It's why it blew up.
These days, just like what you said before about how everyone's trying to do something because other people are, I feel like these days now people are trying to put rap in their metal songs.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, you don't even fucking listen to rap.
Yeah.
So like, okay, yeah, maybe you can rap a little bit. I mean, rapping is technically just talking, but you don't fucking listen to it, so I can hear that.
This is the thing. It's a lot of people. They're not really in it at all to make art. They're in it to make a bag, and it shows very quickly in their music. You know what I mean? It's they're throwing things in their music that they think is going to blow that song up, and it's just.
It's unfortunate that it works sometimes.
It does work sometimes, man. And in those rare cases where it works, man, everyone thinks, bang, that's the way you blow up overnight. And it's even affecting the artists that are true artists, man, because they're sitting here being like, these guys are blowing up overnight, where I've been at my craft for like years and I've not got a single ounce of buzz. You know what I mean? I've had a few conversations with artists that are in that mind space. You
And
know,
also though, like consistency does pay off. You know, like
Massively.
look at like
well, it's longevity and it's, you know what I mean?
Enter, for example, you know, like he hasn't released anything for ages. He released one track, you know, we touched on it last time, and it's still trending now, I think. You know what I mean? He's never blown up or anything like that. He's just always been consistent.
Is he a Melbourne rapper?
Yeah, Sydney. He's Sydney. Yeah, he's Sydney as well. He's like, he sort of paved the way for the gutter rap in Australia, man. Like,
I've been listening to him for a very long time,
Yeah.
yeah, but like his fan base is very loyal. That's one thing. It's because he's always been the same, you know.
cult fan base.
Well, you know what? I would say our fan base is somewhat opposite. I would say we have a lot of floaters.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Loyalty isn't always like within. Like we obviously have some loyal fans.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the time where people cruise through and
Is that
we have a lot of floaters.
that genre in general,
A lot
or
of people that share our shit and then never will. They might not share the second album. You know what I mean?
yeah, they won't be sort of coming back, sort of thing.
Yeah, and I don't know what that's about. I don't want to say that's a dig at us or anything.
Yeah.
But
Maybe the fans of that genre, I guess, just
Yeah.
they are. Yeah,
maybe that it just hasn't that our style, our genre hasn't really been a loyal fan base for anybody yet.
yeah. Well, that's true. I guess it hasn't been established enough, and there's not
Well,
enough.
it's half metal and it's half rap.
Yeah.
So like rap fans cruise through and metal fans cruise through.
And then maybe
But then they go back to
No
their
trap
what
metal
they-
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because there may be some of your guys' records that are more trap, might lean more on the trap side than the metal side, and so that will bring more of the trap side of Peter fans,
Yeah.
and then vice versa with the metal. You know,
There's other times like where we will drop a single and it's really fucking heavy.
Yeah.
And then all the rap fans who were picked up in the last 6 months have just heard this song and they're gone, oh, I don't like that band. Because it's fucking heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then we get a bunch of heavy fans come in. And then the next single we drop has no screaming in it. So then all the heavy fans go, what the fuck's this?
It's almost like impossible to find that happy medium for them. But I guess at the end of the day, it's sort of, you're never going to make them all fucking happy anyway. As long as you're happy with the shit you're putting out.
We're never going to make them happy if we're trying to make them happy. Maybe we can.
Yeah.
We're not trying to make them happy. You know what I mean?
The best way to put it, bro.
We're
Yeah.
just doing what the fuck we want to do. We're definitely always going to do heavy music. Even if we make bags off just the commercial shit, I guarantee that at least fucking 5 tracks off every album we drop is going to have something to
Some heavy shit. Yeah. Fucking oath.
Because that's just where we're from.
Beautiful. Yeah, well, I mean, it's 100%, and that's sort of where bands, in my opinion, why bands blow up. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not that it's easy, but it's not super hard to pull together your friends and get good at music together. But it's when your personalities form together, and it's sort of, as you guys, you know, like the grit from what's called, you know, being West Sydney boys and you know, out Phillip Island and Vic, man. Do you know what I mean? Like unapologetically yourselves in keeping the attitude and bringing it into the band. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you see half of the biggest bands, even from like the 90s and the 80s and stuff, bro. It's like watching their like the shit, like their funniest moments and shit from the band makes you love them even more. You know what I mean? Like seeing their personalities and understanding who they are. You're like, oh, like when you start to hear that wild shit and hear you say that wild shit, you start to not take it in a fucked up way. You're like, this cunt's a funny cunt. He's talking shit. You know what I mean? Like,
half of that music is talking heaps of shit.
yeah.
People do ask me about my lyrics. My lyrics aren't meaningful in a sense. I have some meaningful songs, but most of the time I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
But also I live my life talking shit.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't understand that it's entertainment though.
Yeah.
It's like if you watch a movie, you know, and you see, you know, I don't know, fucking Robert De Niro kill someone, you don't think he's a murderer. Like
Exactly right. Well, it's even Stephen King, like, you know what I mean? He's right. You know, The Shining. Just because you don't think,
But I watched that movie the other day. What a movie.
yeah, those two little twins, fucking crazy as shit.
I've seen it so many times, but I watched it the other day, like fucking 4 days ago.
But this is the thing, like with that book, being a book first, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't think like being a book first and shit. It's like you're not gonna think, oh, he's gonna fucking give birth to 2 twins purely so they can become serial killers. You know, let's get him pitchforks and all. But it's like we've had this conversation with a few people now. It's like the moment music becomes involved in it, it's all of a sudden like worrying what people are saying. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I think it's also just because there are artists out there that do talk like, oh, my music is me.
yeah,
So I get
Yeah,
that. I get
yeah.
that. I get those artists.
But if you're not saying that, if you're not preaching that, you know what I mean? I feel like you should be.
Exactly right. Exactly. If you're preaching that and then you say something wrong, all right, well then you just got to fucking cop that because you've been preaching that you are your lyrics.
Yeah.
So now you say something wrong, people don't like it or whatever the fuck. All right, you just got to cop that shit on the fucking.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
We never fucking preach that.
Well, that's like your get out of jail free card. Show.
So my most of my lyrics are talking shit.
Yeah.
For entertainment.
Yep. Well, that's like your get out of jail free card shadow, because if anyone ever kicks up a fuss, it's kind of like we never once sat here and claimed what we're saying to be true. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, and it's an expression of
Well, our music,
you know, like,
I feel like our songs, especially when so Benny writes the music, obviously, and we work with producers who write the music, and then once the music's presented to me, then I get a feel of it, and then the way that I write the lyrics is, I write it to the mood. So I haven't pre-written the song. I'm not like, okay, I've got this song, Benny, sweet, this is a dope track. I'm gonna now put these lyrics to this song. I'm gonna listen to his song and I'm gonna say, okay, this sounds angry. All right, there's a part in here that sounds like whatever the fuck, and then I'm writing to the mood of the song.
I feel you.
Very free flow, very freestyly, very just whatever the fuck.
So it's almost not even. Yeah, it's almost not even coming from you. It's almost coming from the beat. What you're saying.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like what I'm feeling about the track.
Yep.
I mean, we've got a few like, you know, in-depth songs which are more like lyrics that do represent me, like about death of friends and shit. But I only wrote those songs because Benny presented me with the music.
That made you, and that
And I was like, okay, now this reminds me of
that made you feel a certain way. Yeah.
that's right. So
Yeah.
now I can write to that.
Yeah.
But I didn't
Beautiful.
just write it and tell Benny, hey, can you write me a song that's sad?
Yeah. Yep.
You know
I'm
what I
with
mean?
you 100%. 100%.
I think that's how it usually works, though, too. I think the singer will quite often in this type of situation, you give the band like, hey, I've got this song, you know, I've got these lyrics, got this melody.
Can you write me something for it?
It reminded
We're
me.
the opposite. Benny writes me the music, and then I go, okay, I'm gonna fucking write this over.
Do you know the only other time I've seen that? Like as you explained to me, reminded me of that scene. I don't know if you lads are In Excess fans at all.
I love it.
It's beautiful. You seen the movie? Michael Hutchie's a fucking sick cunt.
I actually had an obsession when I was 18.
Really?
Just like
Did you watch the movie?
I think it's a
Two-part movie? Yeah. Do you remember the part when Michael Hutchie?
I watched this like when it first came out.
Bro, so did I, but this is what came in my head as you explained that story, right? If Michael Hutchie is sitting they've already blown up at this point. He's sitting in his fucking house and he's singing, there's bitches everywhere.
Never tears apart.
Never tears
At the
apart.
party.
Old mate, the bass player comes and brings him a CD, drops it. Michael fucking, with all his bitches and shit, he goes into his room, 15 minutes later, comes out, will never tear us apart, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15 minutes, so that song was written in, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. That's what that shit reminded me of, man. That's crazy. So just to take it back, lads. So you've now moved. Yeah. So now you may have moved down to back then. You've moved down to Melbourne. And you've now joined the Way to Silence. What was the band structure then? So you were. Yeah.
So, well, I moved in with Benny. So Benny gave me a spot. I wasn't young when I first joined the Way to Silence. I think I was 20. So then Benny was like, I want you to join the band. I was like, sweet. So I think
You said no, bro.
at the time, my band wasn't doing that well.
Okay, yeah.
We were like coming to the end where it's like, all right, this is like a kid's band now. Because like I started this band when I was like 17. We've been going hard for like 3 years, 4 years. And I was juggling both the bands. Like I said yes to Benny and I was still holding down my band.
Yeah.
But then Benny was like, bro, I've got a spot for you here. You want to move here? Now that was a big jump for me. Obviously I'm moving cities. And I did that. I jumped over. And then by the time I moved to Melbourne, I hung out with Benny for quite a while. And then I decided to my other band, I can't give you guys like my all. So it's better if you guys find something.
Of course. Yeah.
I'm just giving you 20%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Which is unfair on you and them. Yeah. Yeah.
So then I let them go. And they were cool with it, whatever. They got a new singer and shit. And then, then that's when the album cycle started. Like we wrote an album together for like 2 years. Took us to write our first album.
Damn, that's crazy. 2 years. Shit.
At least 2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was sort of from scratch, man, because like we said before, I joined the band as a heavy vocalist with a heavy idea. So then we had to go through the process of finding what the fuck we wanted to do, the sound we were doing.
Big process.
Yeah, of course, yeah. For your sophomore album as well, for a brand new genre, that's actually a lot bigger than.
We were touring a lot. To me, the Way to Silence actually have an album before me. So
But it was,
not Benny.
that was heavy. That was a heavy album, no? Or was
Very
It's like metalcore. Yeah.
Yep.
It was like it came out, I think, in like 2015 maybe. Or
And that's what you were touring out?
Yeah.
Is that what you were touring?
So when I first joined the band, I think I went on like 2 Australian tours and I played all of their music.
Yeah.
I didn't sing any of my songs.
Yeah.
So that's why it just took a while because we had to sort of revamp the catalog.
Yeah. Of course. Yep.
So then we're touring, and then I'm getting excited about songs that we're writing. So then I'm trying to get these boys to fit those songs in, but they're half written. Like there's been times where people are like legit watching our gigs and they're listening to half written songs. But that's just because I'm like, let me put one of my fucking songs in the set.
Yeah.
So that was all this big process.
Where's the craziest place you toured to? Where is the...
Bendigo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%, man.
Bendigo there, you reckon? Oh, wild.
Jay, should we reveal how we used to like pull crowds in some of those regional towns?
Let us know. Oh, please. Get into that.
Industry secret. I don't know if we should reveal this.
Get into that.
Just tell them.
Yeah, we can cut it. You know it.
Yeah. Not me, but the other boys, because I'm a little bit older than these guys, so I don't really use like Tinder or like the dating app shit. But like, so what the boys would do is that they would just DM like every match they could get.
So by the time, we're rolling into Bendigo like whatever time, 9 a.m. and that's it. We're on Tinder.
Come through here tonight. Yeah.
What are you doing tonight? Oh, we're hanging out at this bar, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Some of them we're not even telling we're in a band. But I was like, come meet up with us.
I'll buy you a drink. Yeah.
That's smart eyes, bro. How did I
They
never
see
do
some
that?
fucking tatty boy in fucking Bendigo. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
you guys,
I do that. Yeah.
It's
Fucking oath.
is that Ned Kelly? No, it's not.
He's not from me. Let's go. It's like the bringing. And Kelly Dadu for real.
So our crowd is like just a bunch of like normal chicks.
You're just yelling at chicks, bro. You're just screaming at them and shit.
I got into it, bro. I got into it.
Bro, I've been to Way to Silence shows, bro. There are birds at Way to Silence shows. I've pulled at Way to Silence shows, bro.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that one show at Cherry Bar we did together?
Yeah.
Do you remember do you remember that bluehead chick I'm talking about?
Yeah, boy.
Bro. Were you at the front?
Yeah.
She was hectic, bro. Bro, at the front. Were you at the front, bro? I was with one of the openers for you guys. I think with him, yeah. And she turns around and says to me, she goes, I'll give you $50 if you put a cigarette out on my tongue right now. This chick paid me to put a cigarette out on her tongue.
And he's still back
Yeah.
Yeah.
the next, bro, she was telling
About a little scab, you know.
bro, I'm into it. I'm into it, right? I'm into it, yeah. I'm into most of that like pretty evil shit too, right? Like when it comes to chicks, like I love chicks, I love that shit. But she was sitting there telling me like how she's a full devil worshiper. She goes to satanic church and shit, right?
Yeah, but you were looking at her titties the whole time.
Yeah. It was all fun and games, bro. But like then next morning, you're gonna pick up the phone to when you're gonna. You know what I mean?
I think it's just chicks with blue hair.
Bro,
I think it's like
I had blue hair.
Call
at
that
the time,
chicks
too.
a blue hair.
I was a chick with blue
Chicks a blue hair.
When I first met Scully, had fucking pink hair
Yeah,
and shit.
I had
Yeah.
white pink hair the first time. I think I had blue hair at the time I did this. At the two show with you guys.
You
and stuff.
Yeah.
We out here, man. We out here,
He's toxic as, yeah.
bro. That's a sick fucking shirt, by the way. The Gucci. I didn't even know that was a Gucci shirt till just now. That's fine.
This is we call this one the Charlie Sheen.
Yes, bro. That's made for the Lions for sure.
Piss break.
Yeah, bro, cool.
Yeah, go. We'll keep interrogating Benny. So Benny, where were you between the hours?
do you guys want the beef on Jay or
Well,
what?
so while he's gone, yeah.
What do you want to know?
Give us his most embarrassing tour story. Some embarrassing shit he's done on tour or something. Like pissed himself on the tour bus or pissed himself. Yeah, bro, pissed himself in the tour van.
I think that's me. It's usually me.
Like, how many times? All right, tell us your funniest tour story.
Oh yeah, funniest tour story or experience.
Yeah, well, I mean, like when we're on tour, like Jay and I, we usually peel off and do our own thing, so we can fucking wind up in all sorts, you know. So we can wind back at like fans' houses,
Yeah,
like full trap houses.
yeah. You've gone like.
Party's after party.
Have you ever gone back to like a fan's house after a show or something? Just get loose. Any like weird cunts that you thought were normal cunts?
I'll tell you one story.
Yeah.
I won't say the band member because I know he won't want me mentioning his name, but we did this like a tour in New Zealand a couple of years back, and our bass player at the time, he like hooked up with this chick in Wellington, and like we were like,
This is the best story.
this girl, like she's kind of like hanging around the band all night.
Marilyn Manson. That's what we'll call her.
She looked like a cross between Marilyn Manson and Ronnie Radke.
Goth Biddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like a rut.
One of them like.
Wait,
one of them
like
like.
sex. I'm an OG Raw XD dude, right? So
Nah, MySpace.
watch what you say, Colin.
This guy, he's like, you're talking my
Emo,
language,
bro.
bro. You're talking my fucking language. Sorry, continue, bro.
In Wellington, yeah.
No,
Go ahead.
sorry, no, the bass player, yep.
So,
Oh, hey, wait, he's like, I'm not gonna say his name.
We'll beep his
Oh,
name.
okay.
Yeah, we'll beep it.
We've already had like 4 bases. So.
gotta be one of them, right? Well, I'll take your pick, 25%. You got to beat you.
This story's actually,
Yeah, we will, bro.
bro, this story's actually about Benny, bro. He's just telling it from third person.
Shut up. You gonna beep that too, dog?
So anyway, fuck Marilyn Manson.
Bro, did you say he came out with his own dildos? Like, fuck. Yeah, but like, fucking hell.
He used one.
Hey,
Benny used one.
oh God. I could see it on tours. No.
You're gonna have to beat that.
Please cut that up.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, how about the guy in Wellington? Yeah, no.
That's the title. Yeah.
Like I feel bad because like this like girl, she was really into metal, and she's like I think followed the band and stuff, and and like good on her, but she probably had a bit of a rough experience, and like long story short, they kind of did the deed, and then she maybe
What
expected
was that?
a little bit. I don't know. I think it may have been in.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was that guy. We went back to this like dude's random house,
Yeah.
and the house was like bare bones. We just had a bunch of mattresses on the floor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they snuck up into one of the rooms.
I think I said really always, but
Bro,
yeah.
New Zealand, bro.
Heck,
Shout out New Zealand.
When did you do the New Zealand tour?
This is like, I was like not even in the band for like a year.
2017 maybe.
Yeah, I was like in the band for like fucking 8 months, and this guy hits me up and goes, "Hey, bro, you got a passport?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm 19, bro."
Where else have you got gone? So New Zealand, Australia, where else?
Yeah, we've gone to Philippines and New Zealand.
Yep. Yeah, nice.
And you've toured Australia as well.
Probably toured Australia
So many
and,
times.
and
Yeah.
I think one time we drove, or these motherfuckers drove from Melbourne to Gladstone. They picked me up on the way, so this is like in Sydney. What's that trip? That's like a 30 fucking 2-hour drive.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Damn,
This is like
straight.
the top of Great Barrier Reef shit.
No, not that far up, but it's pretty
Far, but
It's like
May as well be, yeah.
it's 6 hours on top of Brisbane.
Yeah.
But that's a long drive from Melbourne.
Yeah,
Back again.
Yeah.
We had a show.
from Phillip Island.
Did you do the show then you drive back, or did you drive back next night?
No, we had a show in Sydney the next night, but it was kind of like a little holiday. We packed surfboards and shit.
Yeah, sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
because
guys sick, yeah.
dude, I remember I've done experiences where I haven't had to drive that far, but even like a 4 or 5 hour drive, do the show and then drive back the same night is even too much for me, bro. Right? Like that's even
well, like, I feel like if you can tour sensibly, it's fine. But
Yeah.
we cannot.
Yeah, well, there's no touring sensibly, bro. Like you go on tour to be not sensible. You know what I mean, bro? Like, yeah, 100%. Yeah, like facts, bro. You know what? There's a story. He asked us when you left if there's any fucking stories that we wanted to know on you, but I've fucking got one myself. I'm like, hey, this one I don't even know if you know this one, bro. So this is we sold out a show at Laundry Bar, right? About a year ago, 2 years now, maybe. About a year ago, yeah, about a year. Yeah, it was about a year ago. About a year ago, we sold out a show at Laundry, and I had me and yourself. We didn't have a song together yet, but I had a track. I think it was an MGK like heavy screamo joint with Corpse or something. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah. And I wanted to cover it with Fig, right? Because I thought he was going to be there because he was at the last one and stuff and whatnot. And so I've asked him to come. He's like, "Fuck yeah, bro, I'm coming." Right? Day comes to the show. Have you heard? Did you know what story I'm going?
Once we start telling the real logistics, but
All right. So the day comes of the show, bro.
I'm
like-
only flying down just for you. right? Like I know the reason I'm flying out only to just this song party.
Just for this one verse, bro, and like,
Solid. That's
But bro, and I bring Snaplock with me too. Just like,
Oh, now I know.
yo, bro. He got put through the fucking ringer. He did it to himself, really, but like. So, all right. So the day of the show, I'm kind of stressing too because I'm sort of putting this show together, right? Like, sort of organizing. Also, I'm stressing a little bit, and whatnot. And then so we finally get to Laundry Bar. We're doing sound check. No one's rocked up yet, and I'm starting to get a little fucking worried. I'm like, I haven't heard from Fig in a bit. He's not here yet. Blah 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 blah. This that, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. The show starts. Everyone starts piling in and shit. Show starts. First opener comes on, does their thing. Second act comes on, does their thing. Third act comes on, does it. I think I was about the fourth act. Third act comes on and does their thing. And between each act, obviously, as you know, 15, 20-minute intermissions, right? After the third act, I'm really puzzling because I'm not seeing Fig anywhere. And he's not hard to find if he's there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not seeing him fucking anywhere at all. I'm looking around, not seeing him. I walk up to you. I can't remember who I walked up to. Someone else that I knew could like scream. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, if Fig doesn't rock up, I need you to just hop on and do it. He's like, bro, I don't know the song or the words. I don't care. Just mumble scream. Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it was the last song of the set, if you remember. Yeah. And it was so much energy. So I'm like, I can't do that by myself. There's no way, bro. Like,
you would have been sweet.
No, bro, I boffed it anyway after because of how much fucking adrenaline and shit, bro. It was crazy. But like, so I can't find him anywhere. I'm like, fuck it. I don't know what to do. I get on stage. I just get on stage. Luckily it was the last song on the set. So I get on stage and I'm doing my set, blah, blah, blah. It's probably like maybe for my last song on the set, the song with Fig is maybe like 3 songs away at this point. And I'm like looking in the crowd. I'm still not seeing the cunt anywhere. But I'm like, maybe I'm not maybe it's not a bad thing because you can't see much in the crowd with the lights anyways. So I just can't see the cunt. But like, maybe like the second last song, bro, I get halfway through it and I see the cunt like a fucking guardian angel with light. just floating through the crowd, bro. Literally, man.
Just in time, man.
finally fucking, finally come running in and shit. Did the song and then he quickly run on and whatnot. Finished the set, he comes running out. I'm like, bro, what the fuck happened to you? Do you want to explain? You can explain it. I wasn't on the plane, so you can take it from here, bro.
So, allegedly, right? This is all allegedly, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly, me and Snaplock were doing on the flight there. Allegedly.
Allegedly,
yeah.
Someone seen us snorting something, right?
Not high enough in the plane, bro. Got to get high, you know?
So we got dobbed in, all right, for snorting breadcrumbs.
Yep. Yeah. Fucking oath.
So we put the breadcrumbs in a fucking drink and we drank them, all right? So we rock up.
Snappy drank a lot of bread.
Yeah, he loves his breadcrumbs, Snappy.
Allegedly, all right? So then we rock up to the fucking Melbourne, and this is Snaplock's first time he's ever been on a fucking plane.
I didn't even know that, bro. Fucking heck. Shout out Snaplock, by the way.
Maybe he doesn't know the rules. Maybe it's fucking...
He's not snorting cocaine.
Allegedly.
Breadcrumbs, yeah.
Allegedly.
So we rock up, we land right, and the doors open on the plane. Now everyone wants to get up because that's what fucking retards do. Everyone wants to just stand up for some reason. But all the flight attendants are like, no one stand up. You have to stay seated. And everyone's stressing out what the fuck's going on. And we're like, all right, we know what's about to happen. So then 2 police officers walk on the plane from the front, 3 walk on the plane from the back, and all of them have assault rifles.
What the fuck?
So 2 police officers on the front of the plane and 3 at the back, all holding full on, like, they're like doing this, like, trying to dodge the people with their gun.
While all this is going on, I'm on stage, by the way.
No.
Because you came straight from the airport, didn't you?
Yeah, but I got locked up for a while.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So I was supposed to be there well on time. And then, so they escort us out of the plane and we walk down the fucking tarmac and there's like another like 10 cops and guns. Like, I'm talking the whole fucking Australian fucking federal police was out there. Like, they had nothing else going on that day. Right? There's 2 guys. They've both got face tattoos. They're fucking snorting breadcrumbs on a plane. Take everyone you got.
Bro, Snap do be looking shifty sometimes. Yeah, bro. It looks shady.
I was thinking about arresting him, bro.
Literally.
But luckily enough, it was during like kind of the COVID kind of time.
Yeah.
So like me and Snap, we're wearing masks, bro. So even though the breadcrumbs made us like fucking chew our jaws off, yeah, we had fucking masks on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
so it was like sweet. So these coppers are like, all right, you don't have to fucking lie to us. It's all good, but tell us what you're doing. And I was like, bro, you're not my friend. Who do you think you are, bro?
To be honest,
If I'm honest with you, is there any ramifications that come back to me? It's like, yes, well, then maybe not, yeah.
He was like, no, dude, it's all good. You can just tell me. I was like, dude, I was not doing.
you're about to Chappelle Corby me right now, right here, right now.
Like, I don't know what they seen. I don't know what anyone's seen. I was like, bro, fucking check my receipt. I ordered a fucking sandwich on that plane. I was like, why? I bought out a fucking sandwich receipt, bro. Legit.
I promise I didn't do it, bro. Look at my sandwich.
Why would I be eating?
Eating, yeah.
Why would I be eating? Little do they know I'm a man.
Yeah. Read my mind there.
Fucking hell, bro. That's
No,
so cool.
But yeah, so then anyway, so we lied to him, obviously. Sorry, we told the truth.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I'm not saying anymore.
I don't know what you can say.
So anyway, so blah, 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 it was all good. So Snap and my girlfriend Sam, they were all good.
Yeah.
But then they went and they checked in a little system and they said, look, okay, Jacob Peterson, you're in trouble for this, and this.
That's right, because your missus got to the venue first and she come running up. That's right, remote. She came running up to me and she's like,
I
he's
lived
been
in
arrested.
Melbourne. I lived in Melbourne
yeah.
for like a few years before that. And I got to fucking some mischief, all right? And I might have just fled the fucking state. So I had some shit on my name that I've dealt with now. It's done.
Yeah.
I've fucking done my shit. And but at the time, they had to like serve me.
Yeah.
But luckily enough, so I'm like walking through the airport now with like, I'm getting arrested. And the cops were like, look, you seem sweet. We're not going to cuff you. I was like, yeah, please. I don't need that shit. But I'm wearing a fucking like Jason.
I'm off my head off these breadcrumbs, aren't it? Yeah.
But fucking, I'm wearing this Jason Voorhees like themed mask, right? So it's got like a fucking hockey mask. And I walk through the airport, and one of the cops goes to me, "Oh, do you like horror movies?" I was like, "Yeah, I fucking love horror movies." He's like, "Oh, I've been to the real like Jason place in New Jersey. I've been to the Camp Crystal Lake." I was like, "No way!" So me and this copper, we start getting along, bro. Like, all G.
Right.
Bonded.
He's like, I've been to the Michael Myers house, blah, blah. And like just recently, I just watched all of the Halloween, so I was like full fresh in my memory about all these fucking Michael Myers movies. I was just like talking about him, bro. He was like hyped as man. Back at the cop shop, we're being best mates. He serves me the papers, but like he's like, I'm sorry, I got to do this, bro. And I was like, man, I don't care if we got to do this, but I got to go to this. I got to get to this show.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm supposed to be on stage right now.
Yeah.
He's like, where is it? I was like, here. He goes, all right, no worries, let's go. So he throws me in the back of the fucking paddy wagon.
That's
He's
sick.
like, what's the fucking address? Takes me down to the venue, bro.
Imagine Robert up to you. Pulls out his face when he pulled out of a cop car and walks towards you.
I'm here.
So I get to the venue, bro. I climb out of the back of the fucking paddy wagon. I run inside. I burst on stage.
I said, Seckies. Yeah.
Bro, it was literally.
Well, see, like, I could have done some dumb shit like Superbad or whatever the fuck, but I was just so, like, I need to be, like, at the stage right now. Like, I was late, bro.
Bro, that made me forget because your missus come up to me first before you got there, and she's like, Fig's been arrested. I don't think he's going to make it. And that's why I said to whoever I said to, I think I need you to come on and do Fig's part. But yeah, no, literally, like, as I think either as the second last song finished or as our song started, that's when you pulled up and you literally full hold ass on stage, bro.
And I was so fucking high, too, bro. I was, like, off it, bro.
Have you, bro?
Allegedly, I mean.
Allegedly.
The photos of us two, bro, are cooked.
Yeah.
Like my head is like smushed in and my tongue's out here. I'll put it right here. I swear to God, bro, it's so cooked, man. That was I had to tell that story, bro. That was a crazy ass fucking night, man.
That's one of my favorite stories for sure.
yeah.
That shocks people when you tell it.
But also just because of like how intense the coppers were. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like 10 fucking jacks with rifles and shit. Yeah, man.
Melbourne's got to make a name, you know. It's like, you know, come from Sydney, that's these guys what we're about, you know.
You know what else? So we're like standing around, and these coppers, they go to after we've just gone no. All right, no. And I've looked fucking at these. I've looked at them. Snaplock's obviously going to say no. My missus, I was like, you need to fucking say no.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to see us. They're not going to see nothing. Keep saying no. So we did. And then they were like, all right, we were gonna go through your bags, but there's no point because we know that if there was anything in your bags,
You've done it, dude.
we were like, well, yeah.
Sick. Yeah, the
They
days you
didn't,
go,
they didn't even fucking check our bags.
all that for nothing.
Which had more breadcrumbs, no.
Bro, you should have just purely because they brought out that many people, that many jacks with that many assault rifles for no reason. I would have run just to give them something to do. Hey,
I had
you want to waste your time? Yeah, don't waste your guys' own time, bro. It's just
Like, one of you fellas going to check my bum or what?
Yeah.
Penny's already fucking.
Point.
He's already ready, bro.
What are you rooting to?
He's like, this is why I came to Melbourne for. Fucking oath, fucking oath.
That's good at it.
So what?
Well, what's next for you guys? Yeah, like
Also too, what are you fucking up to in Melbourne at the moment? You let me in,
Yeah.
little secret, fucking just before.
Yeah.
Are you able to say that?
So yeah, we're fucking oath. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll tell you guys exclusively.
Oh, let's go.
let's go. Another exclusive.
We've got a brand new album on the way. So
Go.
it's banked. It's ready. We've recorded.
We got a title yet?
track. Yeah. We do have a title. You want to tell them?
No, not yet.
Oh, we're not going to get it.
We're not 100%.
That's cool.
It's a work.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fair.
We got to work in time.
That's
But the content is there.
finished. It's a
It's
finished complete album.
Album done.
Wow.
Features everything. It's all done.
Wow.
Just getting like the final mix and whatnot. And
How many
we're
records
right now with our boy Stavros. He's
going on, bro?
filming
How
a
many-
music video with us this weekend.
Okay.
So brand new single, probably come out the next, I don't know, let's say at least a month.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
probably coming out around the same time.
Around the same time
Yeah.
as this will come out. This will be out in about a month.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Fucking oath, bro.
Trial time. Yeah.
It's not only a couple weeks after the episode drops. We're definitely going to be dropping a brand new music video. It's going to be gang.
Mm.
It's a heavy track,
Mm.
but it's not. But there's a lot of rapping in it.
Mm.
But the music's very heavy.
So it's
New metal, actually.
Yeah,
this
it's very
song.
Slipknot. It's very Slipknot
Fuck
without
yeah.
the heavy vocals.
Beautiful. Fucking oath. Look
A
forward
lot
to
of
that, bro.
rapping. Sort of when Benny threw this track at me, it felt like a workout anthem. It felt like when I was listening.
Like, let's get physical.
Hard as fuck. Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, no, it felt like fucking doing 200 kilo fucking leg press.
Yeah.
One foot on it.
Yeah.
I was like, these riffs are heavy, they're hard. So I thought
Yeah, hell yeah.
hype track, pretty hype up track, and the music video is going to be like a fight club. So there's going to be some people getting bashed.
Nice.
There's going to be some blood. It's going to be sick.
Fuck yes, bro. Where are you doing? Is that the video you're doing now?
Yeah, well, we're doing that tomorrow.
What are you doing?
We're filming some shit tonight, and tomorrow we're filming in Coburg. If you guys want to fucking come down,
I'm there, bro. I'm there.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fucking oath. Yeah, beautiful,
that'll be
beautiful.
even better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
fucking
oath. Yeah, bro. We're there, 100%. Fucking oath. I'm trying to think. Is there anything? Wait, let me check my notes, bro. I want to make sure we touch on everything. Otherwise, I'll get home. Like, fuck, I forgot to ask you about.
We still got plenty of time. You guys going for your shoot tonight? That's what you said when you got in here.
Yeah.
Well, it's 6:10. Is that like?
Beautiful.
Actually, I got a question for you.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
there we
yeah.
go. That's a plot twist.
You got a question for Figure?
Yeah.
All right, I don't know if you're ready for this, man, but I need you to tell the people what's going on with Bob Dylan.
Ah,
Well,
I
what?
want to hear this story about Bob Dylan.
all right, guys. You know Bob Dylan.
Yeah, of course. You know Bob Dylan? He doesn't know Bob Dylan.
All on the Watchtower, bro. Come on.
That's
What does it?
Fine. So there's an artist. I think he's from the '60s. I'm not the biggest Bob Dylan fan ever, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to be like fully factual. So don't fucking quote me on it.
My dad's gonna be so angry at it.
Your dad loves Bob.
Yeah.
End of the line. Bob Dylan, icon. Yeah. Yeah.
So I've got this theory that Bob Dylan is a time traveler. All right. So
I love this shit. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
so Bob Dylan, right? He's wrote a lot of fucking good songs. All right, but his biggest songs are recorded by other artists' covers. So I think it's is it what's that track by Guns N' Roses?
Oh shit!
The gun.
Can on that.
Oh damn it! There's a yeah. I haven't thought about this theory in a while, but I was thinking about it for ages, for years.
But it's going to be the most viral TikTok. It looks straight into the camera lens when you say,
So there's a track by Jimi Hendrix called All Along the Watchtower, and it is way bigger than Bob Dylan's version. You probably don't even know that Bob Dylan fucking wrote it.
and it sounds like
Think-
this.
You think that it's a fucking Jimi Hendrix song. And I think that when Jimi Hendrix first heard the song by Bob Dylan, he felt like he had already wrote that song. What if Bob Dylan went back in time and wrote Jimi Hendrix's song so that when Jimi Hendrix heard it, he was like, wait a minute, that song, I could have wrote that song. So then he did a cover of it that was better than Bob Dylan's, and it got bigger than Bob Dylan's. So I think that Bob Dylan went back in time and stole Jimi Hendrix's song, and Jimi Hendrix doesn't even fucking know it. It just came to me.
Yeah, no,
Guns N' Roses. Were Guns N' Roses people know them?
yeah, of course.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Yes,
I just Googled
All right.
Oh, heavens, no.
Yeah, that's a Guns N' Roses song, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's a Bob Dylan song. Imagine if Bob Dylan went back in time and recorded Knocking on Heaven's Door before Guns N' Roses. So then when Guns N' Roses...
Wait, are they actually Bob Dylan?
100%.
Oh yeah.
That's a cover song.
Give me another one. I didn't know. I need one more song.
Oh,
3 and you've got me. 3 and you've got me.
you're right. 3. You know what? I do have one on my mind, but I can't. I'm blanking. I'm blanking.
Fucking is, bro.
But there is...
Bro.
But there is quite a few songs where artists have blown up on Bob Dylan songs.
Yep.
Because their songs sound better than Bob Dylan's because Bob Dylan knows how to write a song, but he doesn't know how to perform it all the best.
So he came. I get what you're saying. So you think he's a time traveler and he's gone.
Back.
He's
And
gone back.
Have you guys seen Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
Motley Lou.
Holy shit, bro.
I'm telling you,
I reckon you're onto something there, bro. Yeah.
Bob Dylan, time traveler. You heard it here first. You heard it here first on the Culture Show. J Fig.
That's a viral TikTok. He just gifted us.
Yeah.
Fucking oath. Bro, any more conspiracy theories? We need more of that shit. Need more of that
All right,
shit.
I got one more. I got one more conspiracy theory. All right. So just recently, I think it was like yesterday. What's his name? What's the cunt that owns UFC?
Dana White.
Dana White.
Dana White.
He was saying that he's going to put together a cage match between Mark Zuckerberg
And Elon Musk.
and Elon
I
Musk.
think this, yeah.
Yeah.
But Elon Musk is the one that's like hyped his whole thing up.
Yeah.
So he's sort of done the challenge. And then Mark's just like, oh, all right,
The fuck did I do?
I can fucking fight, bro.
We actually can, bro.
You want to fucking go, guys? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't reckon Elon knows this, of course. Well, you reckon Elon just drops this fucking challenge without at least checking in on fucking what Mark can do? I think he knows he can fight. But what if Elon is going to drop a like AI technology machine thing where he fuses the machine to
his brain.
himself and no one knows it yet. This is how he announces it. In this fucking fight with Mark Zuckerberg, he comes out as like half robot.
No, he's got a chip in his brain, bro.
Beats Mark Zuckerberg. Like,
And he's
okay,
fucking-
Mike
he's
Tyson
like-
next. Yeah.
Exactly.
Bro, you know that
Marketing. Yeah.
Did you guys watch Joe Rogan, that chip that Elon Musk was talking about, yeah? He said it could be out in the next 1 to 2 years. They're already doing test trials. Neuralink, that's what it's called, Neuralink. It's a chip that he's making, you put it in your brain, and it will like cure certain diseases and certain things, and in some cases it can make you smarter, etc. Blah, blah, blah. It's essentially implanting AI into your brain. What is stopping them from putting a sports upgrade into that? Like, can I get the sports package with it? Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh,
do like,
Yeah, you're a short
For an extra $9.99 a month. Yeah.
You need a new body for that one, bro.
no.
You're not even that short.
I'm 6'2". We're the exact same height. When we
Jesus, all right, maybe you could be
6'4"?
good at b-ball.
I'm-
Let's go.
I used to play rep, bro. Growing up. and shit.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Exclusive. Done.
Yes, I used
It's
to
a
be.
challenge.
And then I got on the bongs, and then I fucking stopped playing basketball. Yeah, man. Who do you follow in NBA?
Fucking Clippers, bro.
Oh shit. Sorry to hear, bro.
Oi, represent. They own my heart, but fuck me.
Yeah,
What are they doing?
it's a tough time to be a Clippers fan. It's a tough time.
It's
To be,
always been.
it's a tough time to be an LA fan in general.
Nah, dude. Lakers are killers. Lakers are killers. I don't care what anyone says. LeBron James,
But LeBron James,
Bryant,
is a killer. LeBron James
Magic
is a killer.
Johnson. What else are they fucking?
Yeah, no, Lakers in general are killers. But the Lakers starting
Killers.
5 at the moment.
They're sweet.
There's a killer on the team.
They made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, so did 8 other teams.
Well, yeah, Clippers did.
You know what I mean? Bro, I don't... Bro, you guys know, you wouldn't follow AFL being a Sydney boy, would you?
AFL.
You wouldn't follow AFL. You've been watching Origin?
Actually, to be fair, last year in the grand final, I watched the grand final. Go the Cats.
Cats.
Fuck the cats. Up pies. Kind up pies.
Benny's a cat. Benny was at my house, and a bunch of us Sydney boys were all sitting around a TV watching a game that we didn't understand, while Benny was just going off. By half time, we were all just like, "Is this the way the game's supposed to go?" Because Sydney had scored like 10 points.
But I don't.
It
the way it was supposed to go.
50 to 10.
You watching you've been watching the fucking Origin lately. But that's
I
even
missed both games.
But even that's been we watched the second game. I didn't watch the first game. But even that's been low scoring, bro. To be completely honest, like with the
I
AFL,
don't want to talk about the Origin this year.
you know talking about the Origin this year.
I'm in New South Wales.
The Maroons are going pretty well, huh?
Crazy, bro. Queensland have been
No one hits
crazy.
me right in the heart.
Yeah, man.
But the game 2, which was
A couple of days ago.
a couple of days ago for the decider, the one that Maroons ended up winning.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the game. I was fucking out winning a fucking grand final from a basketball.
Let's just fucking oath. Hell yeah, bro.
So fuck the Blues. I was out there winning instead of them.
Do you know what's the worst thing about it, bro? You're a Clippers fan, but when it comes to Origin, it's fuck the Blues.
No, I love the Blues.
But you check on that. Oh yeah, you said you love the Blues. I think you said fuck the Blues.
No, I said fuck the Blues because I'm disappointed in them.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. We're back on five. We're back on five. So this new album you're talking about coming out, bro. So what was how long? So you said the first one took you about 2 years. How long did this one take you?
We actually started writing the songs for this one before our last record came out. So we started writing the songs back in 2020.
Well, like we got a weird story because we had our album ready to go for 2020. So January 2020 was supposed to, or maybe it was like March 2020. We were supposed to drop our album.
Yeah.
But January 2020 was COVID.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
No, it was March, April when COVID kicked in. But we were getting ready. We were getting ready to tour and launch this album,
That's right.
and then COVID kicked in, and
Yeah.
we
that
stopped.
one, yeah.
We just stopped.
Yeah.
And that was when Silencer was blowing up.
Yeah.
So it was a good time.
I'm pretty sure it's the first track I heard from you guys. That was just around the time I started talking to you and whatnot. Yeah.
And our singles were blowing up, but then when COVID hit, we didn't feel like it was the right time because we wanted to tour on the album.
Yep.
So we were like, oh, this is going to be our debut album. We want to tour on it. And then COVID happened. What the fuck are we going to do? Drop an album and then just sit in our house for
Hope for the best sort of thing. Yeah.
we held off for like a long time.
Yeah.
But then it got to the end of 2020 and it really looked like it was never going to stop.
Mm.
It seriously looked like it was going to be COVID
Forever.
fucking long.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like 9 months inside was enough.
Bro, over here, we were like, what, 4 years? 4 years in fucking side, bro. We went
Yeah.
for a house and shit. Yeah.
I think it was fucking bullshit.
It was trash. We were still recording music during all.
So we dropped our album.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, we dropped our first album January 2021. We just said, fuck it. What can we do? So we dropped the album and then COVID sort of like eased up a bit. We played a few shows, but not enough because we weren't really doing interstate tours and shit, and everything was like kind of cruising back in. So while this is all happening, we're writing the new album because
Of course. Yeah.
I did a few sneaky trips out to the studio. We recorded some shit and we weren't going to stop. We weren't going to just do nothing. So yeah, we've been running this album for fucking ages now. 2021. So maybe
2020.
like
Wow.
another 2 years. I feel like if it comes down to a metal album, maybe these days is different. But 2 years is good for a metal album. If you can write and record a whole fucking good metal album in 2 years, then it's going to be good. If you just see bands dropping a fucking metal album every year, you're probably going to lack.
Because when you really think how much goes into a metal album, bro. Like, when I think of making album, man, I don't realize because when you make hip hop records and stuff like that, it's not production wise, it's not as much. With bands, you guys are like, you've got to
not only that,
but
like, so I'm not going to downgrade any like what hip hop takes, but we're hip hop and metal, so we're making beats and we're doing the metal side of it.
Yeah.
So like, we got producers working on our trap, and then we've also got like the same guy having to deal with the guitars, the drums, the breakdowns.
Is it
trying to incorporate all that?
Is it Evan that done this album, the one that you?
Yeah. So we work between two studios.
Yeah.
Loud Noise Estate and Black Vial.
Yeah.
Black Vial Sydney, and Loud Noise.
Which is Evan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Melbourne boys.
Yeah.
And Jono, he's our Sydney boy.
Hmm.
So we sort of like Evan Ash did the whole first album.
He's cold, bro. He's cold as a motherfucker. Yeah, he's a great dude. Yeah.
He knows
Yeah.
how to fucking write a track. He knows how to produce a track.
Yeah, he still shows us a lot of love here on Culture as well and shit, but we should actually get him on, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, you should.
yeah, that'd be hectic. Yeah.
So we've done probably 6 tracks, I'd say, maybe 6 or 7 or 5 or 6 or some shit with Evan Ash.
Yep.
And then we've done the other tracks with
How many records is there?
Beautiful. Yep.
11 tracks. I think we've released 3 already. So we've got Hockey Mask, we've got Trap Metal Made Me Do It, and we got fucking
Life Ain't Hard.
Life Ain't Hard, baby. Life Ain't Hard is a good one for us because that was the first track that we recorded with Black Vial in Sydney.
Okay,
It
yeah.
was sort of just like,
Getting the vibes together between you and Black Vial and
that's
yeah.
right.
It's always sick tracks when that shit comes out of it. I love that. Yeah.
It was tough. And that session was really cool because we didn't really know the guy. He sort of hit us up, said he wanted to work with us. We rocked up to his studio hungover as fuck.
Oh shit.
It
Yeah.
was like Benny, he made the mistake. He came to my house the night before. The neighbor.
Every time I fucking do it,
Every time
every single
I say, hey, Benny, we'll get a drink tonight, yeah?
Regrets.
So we're crawling into the studio.
Yeah.
Fucking Saturday morning, whatever it was, and Jono's like, Jesus Christ.
first time I met the guy too.
Yeah.
And I was fucking ratchet.
Oh,
So
no,
but then the riffs, they just came out like loose and great flowing. It was a great session because just we didn't give a fuck. Hungover, popping Panadol, like trying to get rid of this fucking headache.
Fucking oath. Fucking oath, bro.
Made the track really cool, really loose.
But bro, they're
No stress.
they're my favorite sessions, to be completely honest, bro. Like the no stress sessions where you're all fucked up, everyone's on the same page, fucked up as well,
That's
bro.
what it is.
Even the night after your breadcrumb alleged arrest and shit, bro. That studio session, that studio session the next morning between all of us, bro. Coming from in my Snapchat memories a couple months ago, I was actually gonna send it to you. It's me.
Oh, that was that when we did Dirty Money?
Yes, that's when we did it, bro. It was me, you, Snaplock, what's it called Zen wasn't even in that set. Even when that song wasn't even there.
Crazy.
How cooked was that session, bro? You just see, I do a pan, yeah, where like Dirty Money's playing in the background. Like my ex is on the couch, fucking what's it called, packing up a nang, bro.
Bro, I reckon I did 1,000 nangs. And I hadn't written any of the lyrics. I never even heard the track before. So Slothy just goes, hey, boom, what do you guys think of this beat? And we're just like, all right, this beat's hard, hungover as fuck, doing nangs. I was like, let me get some lyrics to use it. Wait, picture me, right? I'm in the studio and I'm like rapping, and then someone goes, tss, and then Slothy turns around and goes, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, she was in there, bro. That was a wild day, bro. Wild fucking day.
Shout out fucking Sloth. That sesh was sick.
It was a crazy sesh, bro. Crazy sesh, wild sesh, man. It was like, that's what I mean, but it's like everyone was on the same fucking page. Everyone knew they were as cooked as each other.
Yep.
And they just let it vibe, you know what I mean? Like every now and then you get some kind of...
Xander was outside on the stairs, just like his brain over that verse.
Yeah.
He was like, boys, I don't even know if I'm going to record this verse. Doesn't
I don't think he did.
he did that. I hit it. Yeah, I was there when he recorded.
Langs are like the fastest way to brain damage, I swear. They make you feel...
touch them. I don't even touch them.
Oh, I'm
I can't
not
touch them
there.
anymore. I can't touch it. I swear one of you's recorded your verses on a separate occasion.
That
Huh?
song, no, that song.
Oh, you rolled together. Okay, yeah.
That song was a long process, Dave, but the whole song got done.
Yeah.
And then when
Fuck true.
fucking Snap dropped that chorus, it was like,
Dirty money. Yeah. Oh, bro, he's hectic. He pulls that. Make sure you Frank Sinatra right there. 100%. Yeah, that's just crazy. But even the Zacko killed that music video too, bro.
That's right. It all just came together.
Yeah, man.
I actually had someone hit me up the other day about that track, just being like, bro, is this fucking you? I want to get you on one of my songs. So
$1,000 and you can.
suck my dick. We're free.
I'm giving it up free.
Culture.
Comes with the.
If you want to feature with J-Fig, you know what you have to do.
and it comes with the pre-press about. Fucking oath, guys. Well, is there anything else we need to touch on, you reckon?
No, I'm pretty good. Well, yeah.
I think this is my bit. I want to go for a little bit long because this has definitely been our longest one so far. So I wanna. What else haven't we touched on yet, bro? Can you think of anything?
I feel like the conspiracy theories are out of the way.
All right, I'm going to ask you all you guys one question.
Go.
There you go.
All right, aliens, what do you think?
Oh, they're real. 100%. Yeah.
No, not here on Earth, but
Are they here?
Yeah.
My honest opinion, I reckon they came whenever they came, and then like they're gone. They're whatever, you know.
pyramids, eh?
That's it. It has to be the pyramids, bro. Like how can all the pyramids be linked up to all these stars and all this sort of shit? You know, like I saw something on
How'd they even build it back then with the dad?
But I saw something on
It's
the
fucking
internet.
tools, obviously.
Yeah, but they're just crazy.
So I saw something on the internet like that when pyramids
They had like fucking Egyptian dogmen.
Yeah. But no, I saw something like like when the pyramids were made, they're like back then it would have looked like glass. So like you can see the reflection from the
That's right.
from space.
Well, here's my theory.
It's too much of a coincidence for me.
Here's my
That's
theory when
it.
it comes to aliens, right? Because one, the pyramids, they're here and shit. But also, here's one you guys probably wouldn't have heard before. There are parts of the ocean that are like depths, how deep, that we cannot get to as humans.
No, we have. We've got all of them now.
No, they're
Yeah, you remember that submarine that went all the...
Oh no, that was just the Titanic part. Yeah, true.
Bloody-
Fucking,
Oh, man, too fresh.
it works not to find the
Won't be when it comes out.
Yeah. Just a bunch of silly no, but no. So there are literally like depths of the ocean, like deep down, that we have not gone to yet. I reckon, bro, that's where the aliens are living, because every now and then they just shoot their UFO up and shit like that. But I reckon that's where they're living. I reckon that's where they're at. They're all underwater. But I don't know what. I have a question back to your question on, do aliens exist? What's scarier, aliens existing or aliens not existing? Because when you think how big the universe is, if we're the most intelligent life form there is in this whole universe, I think that's scarier than the fact that there's no alien. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah.
Imagine if God existed. I think that's way scarier than just one guy making the rules.
Cancelled. We're getting cancelled by all the religious.
I will bag religion like for days. I don't give a fuck.
God loves you, bro. I promise you.
God's an alien.
Maybe.
Maybe let's talk on that. Let's say, is he a woman, girl, alien? Yeah. He loves me. That's all. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
It's gone off the rails, Jay.
Oh fuck God.
Oh, that shit.
Tell you what he is. I'll fuck him.
Yeah, bro.
Is it he, them, hey, they, whatever it is?
Well, he made it
Yeah.
possible for that to happen. So for those, but yeah, no, be happy with who you are. Fuck, bro, you've turned me around.
That's the rest better than I stood at Nate 6.
I don't hate religious people. I just think it's
Everything
dumb.
they are about and what they believe in, yeah.
No, I just think it's like throwing rocks at a wall.
Yeah. It's like ding knocking your own house.
Please don't tell my mum that. So-
Let's
Wait, I'll tell you what. So I was gonna get this fucking tattoo on my fucking forehead, right?
we get what?
Originally, I was gonna get unanswered,
Okay, yeah.
right? But I was working at this place, and there was this lady there. She was like from Iraq, and she was like the best lady there. She was fucking. She was one of the cleaners there, and me and her got along so good. I used to call her my mum.
Yep.
And we get along like so good. And then I told her that I was gonna get a forehead tattoo. She's like, "What are you gonna get?" I was like, "Unanswered." And then she was so upset with me, man, because she's like fucking religious. And she was so upset with me. So I was like, you know what? For you, all right, Rana, shout out Rana. I didn't get it.
Rana the cleaner.
Shout out
I
Ryan.
changed the fucking, now it says it never ends. All right, and it's about aliens.
It's about the universe and all that shit. Like, it's all good. He just is a massive fan of sci-fi. That's it. That's it. Yeah, no, bro, that's we haven't touched on anything like that. Fucking the tattoos, bro. Like, that's fucking when the fuck
Yeah,
that
there you go.
started.
What was your you probably get this all the time. What was your most painful tattoo?
Did it, bro? Did that hurt?
Tattoo, I swear. to God.
Did you
I
pay
got, like,
tattoos
2 days.
hurt? Yeah.
Did your tattoos hurt, bro?
Yeah.
Wait, 2 days ago, I got my ears tattooed.
I saw that.
Yeah, I've actually seen that as well, yeah.
Very fresh.
Turn it. Oh, you got that one as well. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We were both my ears tattooed 2 days ago, and the outline was sweet. I copped it.
Yeah.
But the shading was fucked.
Yeah. But I hate when people say, "Did your tattoos hurt?" Yeah, they fucking hurt. Like, I don't care what
Well, some of them didn't.
Some of them are like, some of them
Some
are
of them-
right, but I don't care. I don't care who you are.
Some of
You
them
sit
are
there for a
annoying.
fucking 10-hour session and you fucking like you got all black, bro. Look, that would be fucking so painful,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
And an apprentice did this too. So So he wasn't like, you know what I mean?
But if they don't, if they don't hurt, they're annoying as fuck because you're sitting there like fucking this or some shit. You know what I mean, bro? For like 6 hours or some shit. You know what I mean? But that's the funniest. That's the funniest thing. That is the question you see cunts fucking covered in tattoos and just be like, your tattoos hurt, bro. Nah, they tickle.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, but no, bro. Yeah, no, fucking. When did that start, bro? Where did it start?
18th birthday, bro. My dad made me wait till my
Really?
birthday. Yep. My dad said, you have to wait till 18th birthday. I respected enough to wait. And he paid for it.
Yep.
So I got one on my arm, and I fucking got one on my neck. My second tattoo was on my neck.
Wow. Big jump.
Well, I knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
I was, like, dead set.
You knew you were gonna get the rest sooner or later anyway. So yeah.
My parents freaked out, but I was like, I'm about to get so many fucking tattoos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, I started just pumping through tattoos. There was like times when I was like 18, I was like working shit little warehouse jobs, and I would like book my tattoos on the day of my payday. So then I would go get the tattoo, pay for the tattoo, and then that week I'd just eat noodles.
Yeah.
How much money do you reckon you spent all that?
Altogether, yeah. How much do you reckon your ink's worth?
Over like a period of 10 years, probably like at least 50K.
Oh,
You reckon the average is per year then, like 5K a year, or if it's over 10 years? What do you think?
yeah, good question actually. Yeah, bro, you trying to
go
be out
hard
there,
at the
co
start.
Yeah,
Well, you hiring or what?
yeah, bro.
Opinion for me?
That was the perfect question.
Well, yeah, I think 5K per year is pretty decent.
Yeah,
Then, like, I'm getting a big session every now and then. I'm getting a lot of small shit. I mean, it depends on the artist. Like, some artists charge me more, some artists charge me less.
well, that's the thing. And if you go to like the hectic, like picture perfect tattoos, you're gonna pay more than you'll pay at some other places as well. Yeah,
Or just
yeah.
with an ego.
yeah, exactly that too. Yeah, that as well. Yeah,
Like, some of my best tattoos have been cheap as fuck.
but I paid
My best haven't got a fucking ego, so they don't charge me.
every tattoo on my arm. I only started this year, bro. There's only about like 9 there at the moment, and I
Solid start, mate.
paid like, but I paid like literally for all for everyone, not each, for everyone is maybe about $100 because I got like, it's an apprentice, like a mate of mine, so he just, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. That's a good reason to start, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, fuck,
Your ears look painful though.
yeah, that still fucking hurts, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh, yeah, it feels like it's sunburn right now.
How was the fucking plane ride landing? Because my shit always pops, bro. Is that
I
fucking
was
worth it?
so fucking like tired, man. I called a plane at like 6 a.m. this morning. So I like fell asleep.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you fucking would, bro. You would. So did you go? Still back on your tattoos, bro. Do you still fucking go and do at like tattoo conventions and shit appearances there and stuff like that?
But I've only ever got one tattoo at a tattoo convention ever.
No, but I mean, do you? Because I thought you go there and do like appearances.
Yeah.
Stuff with like
Me and Ethan, we went.
Mod Boy,
and
right?
did,
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Mod Boy, we went and did an appearance at the Filipino Tattoo Expo.
Yep.
That was sick. That was for
What is that? What is something like that indulged by? What do you got to go to there and just go there and rock up and just stand there and
Yeah, we just got drunk as fuck.
yeah, it's sick.
Right. Yeah.
Just let cunts look at you, get drunk, basically. Look at
I
each
took
other.
like 1,000 photos.
Yeah.
You just had to be like friendly.
Yeah.
So it was there, would have been friendly, and just meet a bunch of cards. We repped like, because it was a clothing company that brought us out. So like, but the clothing company are the people that put on the expo.
Okay. Yep.
So it was like we just had to rep their clothes.
Yep.
Get photos. We had to do a few little things. Otherwise, it was just like, just be there.
Yeah.
Be nice and get drunk.
What a
Fucking
job.
expo was way cooler than Australian expos.
Really?
Yeah. Fucking. They had, I think, 14 hours of bands playing.
Wow.
Just music.
Mm.
Like once one band stopped, another band. It was like a
Straight
festival.
on.
It was like
Yeah.
back to back music for 14 fucking hours while you're just walking around looking at tattoos.
Oh, yeah. That's dope. That is dope.
So
Yeah.
like, not only are you there for tattoos, but people are there for like the bands, the
Yeah.
culture. They're having a good fucking time. You know what I mean? It's like this whole metal tattooed community. And also there were so many heavily tattooed people there. Like I reckon I've seen like probably met 12 or 13 people with their eyes blacked out.
Wow.
Because Ethan's walking around, he's got his eyes tattooed.
Yeah. He's the most tattooed fucking modified person I've seen in person, bro.
But
Yeah.
in fucking Philippines, bro.
Nothing. He's nothing.
Well, no, he had tats, of course,
Yeah.
but people were like matching him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was like
Yep.
crazy.
He's a Spider-Man meme, like for the first time for him type of thing. You know that? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Put that right here.
Yeah. Bang. Fucking oath, boys. I think that about covers it all, bro. You guys happy with that?
Fuck yeah.
Fucking oath.
Thanks for coming on, boys.
Right, yeah.
Appreciate it.
This is a sick episode, bro. This is a lot of fun. Thank you, bro. All right, this is the second time fucking Vic's come down and we've got to fucking do something together, bro.
Yeah,
It's
boy.
beautiful, bro.
Second time of many.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%, bro. Yeah, every time you come down to Melbourne now from Sydney, you've got to fucking jump on the potty.
Yeah. But next time it's just conspiracy.
Yeah.
I'll bring heaps, bro. And I'm gonna bring you a few more fucking examples of Bob Dylan. I'm telling you.
And then we'll get into like different types of like religions and stuff because I know that's your favorite topic to talk.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching another episode of Culture Show. It's been J Fig, it's been Benny 420, Wait Silence, LP, Nay 6, take it easy, fair. Peace.